mind that they've introduced infectious salmon anemia to Clayoquot Sound?
How do you know it's there?
Because Christy Miller reported it. Did you attend the Cohen Commission?
You believe her report?
Yeah, she's DFO. She officially reported it to DFO.
Really?
So how do you think it got from? How do you think it got to creative salmon, specific salmon? Do you think it came from the mainstream Atlantic salmon feedlots?
I don't think so.
How do you know?
Because it's all in wild stock as well.
How
Not just
can
not just
a
farm
European
salmon.
origin virus that's alien to the Pacific be in wild fish here in Clayoquot Sound?
Tough question.
Yeah, it's a
Makes
tough
us
question,
think.
but you all know that the viruses are in your local salmon. Sockeye, coho, chinook.
Have they always been there?
Yes.
Even back when we had runs in the tens and hundreds of thousands?
I used to be a commercial fisherman.
They're destroying your native
It's all
wild
out
fish.
there in the ocean. You can see it out there in the ocean. You know, salmon travel all over the world.
And farm salmon have been imported into British Columbia, Chile, Scotland and Ireland, and they brought with them infectious viruses. Infectious salmon
How do you
anemia,
know that?
HMSI.
How do you know that?
Take a look
Because
at
it's in
Chile.
the Cohen Commission documents.
Cohen Commission didn't even say that.
If you read the testimony from Dr. Christy Miller and Dr. Sonia Saxida, the vet that Creative Salmon employed, reported
It was always
ISA.
there. They said it was always there.
They did not.
Yes, they did.
So DNA analysis
You're reading
is
between
fingering
the
this back
lines.
to
Is what
Norway.
you're doing is you're reading between the lines and including your theories.
So you accept the money from this Norwegian multinational, and you can sleep easily at night.
It's better than welfare.
Is it better than a healthy population of
Hey,
wild salmon?
I'm healthy. Look, I'm healthy.
You're healthy.
Yep.
Your salmon out there are
Yep.
dying fast. They're almost
Yep.
extinct in many streams.
Yeah.
So do you
Send
eat
all
farm salmon?
the
You feed
commercial
your family
fishermen
farm
away.
salmon?
Send all the sporties away. They're
How
the
about
ones
we
that
send
are
all
killing
the
our population.
Farm salmon away as well. You think they have
Why?
zero effect on wild fish?
They've got more than that.
So how come the wild fish have been dying off since the salmon farm?
If I come to work for you, how much are you going to pay me?
Is it all about work?
Sure. Survival.
There's no jobs on a dead planet. Come on.
Survival. Planet's been dead for years.
Oh, that's a terrible thing to say.
So you're saying the humans need to be protected before
given
the
up.
earth?
Yep.
You've given up. You've
Yep.
decided it's
Humans
all
have to be
industrial.
protected
Humans
before.
can't survive without a living
Yeah.
earth.
I guess we might as well go log everything then, eh?
Yep, sure, why not?
fact-
Create jobs for us.
Wild salmon
You can't
had
keep
jobs
it.
Wild
for
salmon are
your
gone.
people for 5,000 years.
DFO, we had DFO openings for many, many years and they wiped out the stock. You take a look at our sockeye run up here at Kennedy River.
Yeah.
They overfished that by commercial fishing.
And
Yeah.
they
You
come back
cannot
tomorrow
blame
if
it
you got
on
rid
any
of
of
the
these
farms.
other farm sites. You can't.
You could, if you,
You
got
have
rid of
no
the 15
proof.
farms
We're
and
not
all
I
giving
the
up.
fished,
farms,
I fished that stock up there.
Yeah.
And it's all gone.
it would come back. Wild Fish Conservancy said it would come back. Clayoquot is a healthy ecosystem. There's something terribly wrong, and that
With
is the
proper
salmon farm.
management, got
Do
no
we have
proof.
absolute proof?
No
Because the
absolute
salmon
proof
farms-
at all
Salmon
whatsoever.
farms don't have proof that they're not affecting wild salmon. The
Yes,
only thing
we
we
do.
know is that wild salmon are
We've
dying
shared all
almost
our
dead.
information. You can
Oh,
find it
that's-
on our website.
Really?
Yep.
So where's your vet reports that says that your company that you work for, Mainstream Canada, a subsidiary of this Norwegian giant Cermaq, has imported this European origin virus to Clayoquot Sound?
We haven't
You are going to be
imported-
sued.
it's
I hope your
always been
insurance
here.
policy is
It's
very
always
big.
been here. That's the thing you guys
How
have
can
to
a
remember, that the
non-indigenous
virus was always
European
here
virus be
long
here in
before
Clayoquot
these
Sound?
fish farms were ever put in place.
Not the European virus, not the European strains. Those
The
are
same,
imported.
the same strain.
It is not. They
Sockeye
wouldn't,
salmon here died.
they wouldn't call it a European strain virus if it had always been here. They wouldn't be able to directly link it back to Norway if it had always been here.
There's no proof of that. No
There's-
proof.
Why would the scientists
There
say
is no
that
proof
if there's
of that.
no proof?
There's significant.
They haven't been able to prove scientifically that virus was transferred from
George,
over there to
your
here.
job depends on you not understanding this. You accept the blood money from this corporation,
Not
and if
blood
you
money.
go to the management head office in Oslo,
What
which
are
I
you
encourage you to
offering
do
me?
so.
What are you
They
offering me,
are
Don?
hiding the evidence that this
What are
European
you
virus
offering
is
me?
here.
What are you offering me?
A chance to bring wild salmon
Go
back.
back to your employer and ask for the truth. As a
I
representative
know
of
the
the
truth.
Hausa First Nation, you should be asking the truth, and you
I
should be
know the
distributing
truth.
the information to your...
It's your
Land
mistruths
Council.
that you're preaching to all the people out here. Your mistruths are misleading.
You sounded like a tobacco executive. You're
Just
sounding
like
like
you,
a big
just like
tobacco
yours,
executive.
just like your sign.
I'm
All
just
the
sorry that
best,
you're
all the
destroying
be-
the
all the
future.
best.
What are your kids, what are our
All-
grandkids going to eat after you destroyed all the forests, all the salmon?
Nothing wrong with farm salmon.
Where does
I
the
eat
feed
it.
come
I
from?
eat it.
What do they eat? What do your farm salmon eat?
They eat
No different than buying your
chicken shit.
beef or chicken or pigs from the market.
They want to talk about IHN.
Yeah,
But you
and
don't
also
talk about
you can trace the Norwegian viruses through DNA sequencing.
And there's a scientific paper coming out saying exactly that. It's in the pipeline. But Christy Miller opened the floodgates. She got farm salmon for the first time. The stuff in the Globe and Mail this morning just tested wild salmon. The farms are refusing access to Dr. Christy Miller, Alexander Morton to test for the farm salmon. But and the reason they are is because they know
it's there.
Yeah. So there's a lawsuit, Alexander Morton and Eco Justice. It was launched in May 2013, just last month, and it's against Marine Harvest and the Canadian government, the provincial government, for allowing disease-ridden, virus-infected fish, Piscine reovirus fish, into the Broughton Archipelago. Should we be farming an alien species infected with non-Pacific viruses here in a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve?
So should we?
No.